Welcome, everyone, as we talk about the Red Devils. The Red Devils, we are not talking about Manchester United, we are talking about Belgium. But before I start talking into the nitty gritties of Belgium, I have a trivia for us all. It's going to be my name is, I'll give three clues, and whoever knows the answer should just interrupt me with the solution. I am eligible to play for Belgium and Ghana, and I have played for both countries so far. I am a defender, and I am most likely
Dennis
going.
Odoi.
That's correct. That's correct. You didn't even let me land. Well done. You really came
My
prepared.
name is Anodwe.
Yes, but I would like to excuse Herman. He did say the correct answer, and I'm going to excuse him for the fact that he didn't say my name is. But the answer is Dennis Odoi, and we have to give props to Herman for coming to the show well prepared. For the first topical item on Belgium, since 2016, Roberto Martinez has been Belgium's head coach. And within that period, they have been third in 2018 and have ended up in the quarterfinals of Euro 2016 and Euro 2020. With this success that Belgium is currently enjoying under Roberto Martinez, does it help to have long-term coaches? What do you all think?
Well, Ellie, so from my end, you can say it serves both sides. Quick fire. Let's look at Uruguay. They had Oscar Tabarez being on for a long while. What did they achieve there? They never won the World Cup within those times. Fair enough, they're a world powerhouse now. They went to the semi-final. I think the Copa America, they had a shot at it. Let's come to Germany. Joachim Low. He stayed on for a long time. He got a World Cup. I think he got them that far in the Euros and the others. I think it's not really, you can't say one size fits all. It's actually about the systems in place and actually the talent that you have at your disposal at that point. You can say they've had Roberto Martinez for a while, but then you look at their team and we call them the dream team or the golden generation. So it's actually a mix of things. A manager can be on for a while, but if he doesn't have the quality to actually perform, you can't say that because he stayed on for a while, he's supposed to perform. It's all about the system in place, the things working for him, and the talent at his disposal. My 2 cents.
For me, I will start with the fact that that 2016 quarterfinal exit for me wasn't a success because they had the likes of Hazard, inform Hazard and who Roberto Martinez could have done better to push the team furthermore. But in a World Cup success, yeah, is a positive, and it's positive for him, and he did so well. For the topic at hand right now, it's for me, it's both ways. When a manager stays long in the national team, it's more about the culture of the national team. What the FA, the plans the FA have in place, and then the pool of resources the coach has to choose from. Then again, taxes will come into play. So if you're a coach and you are given that long period to handle a national team and you are not doing well, you are not doing well. And if you get locked at a point to, you'll be fired. Just like Oscar Tavares and then Joachim Low, they stayed for a long while, but late in their later stage of the managerial role, they weren't doing so well. So they have to just leave the job for someone else to take over. So that's it for me.
Yes, Bright, you said it well. And I do remember in one of the earlier shows, you did say coaches are hired to be fired.
Yes.
But someone like Roberto Martinez is proving you wrong.
Roberto Martinez, the thing is, expectation-wise, Belgium are not expecting no one is expecting them to win the World Cup or maybe win the Euros. But what everyone is expecting is they should be in the semis, at least when the good performance of the tournaments are being mentioned, their names will be in the mix. That's what everyone is expecting of them. So for me, he's done well so far. He's done well. So apart from his first tournament the quarterfinal exit. I think that one was disappointing. But apart from that, it's okay. It's okay. Knocking out Brazil in the quarterfinal stage for me was one of his big statements on the world stage. So yeah, he did
right.
well.
To top up what Bright is saying, right?
Yeah.
Most of the national teams, the FAs sort of look towards stability, right? But the players themselves, they know that with national teams, you don't actually need any stability because you just have to go in there. Because today I can be playing, you can be playing the national team. You play with one player this international weekend. The next weekend is another. The players understand the fact that the national team actually can alternate. It's just, I mean, some side of the world that we think that national teams are better at anyway. But I mean, top level, they know that national team is purely based on performance, and you just have 2 days or 3 days to prepare. That's why it's called a smash and grab. You are not coming to work on tactics. You sit down, you defend, you counter attack. Nobody actually plays possessive football really at the national team. If you are playing possessive football, that means that what? These players have been groomed from the under 17s all to their national teams. And when it happens that way, because the systems are already in place, anybody they put at the front is able to what? I mean, tutor them towards success. So for me, like we said, it's a mixed thing. It's a mixed front. You can have systems, you can have long staying coach and all that. But at the end of the day, there's no formula to be saying that if you stay long, that means that what you can perform. No, we have
All right.
coaches who just join 2 weeks and they are winning trophies anyway.
Yeah, so I think there are two factors. One is track record. So if you're a good coach and you have a track record of doing really well, then if you are given longevity, the idea is at least you are going to win some trophies over the period. And then the second is whether there's a better option. So, for example, in this case, I'm going to use like a player example. Real Madrid used to have Keylor Navas. They upgraded him to Thibaut Courtois, and I feel the Champions Leagues they've won since they got the Champions League they won like last season. They probably wouldn't have won it with Keylor Navas, even though he's like such a high level keeper. So it's a question of if there's somebody better, then in my eyes, you get the best person for the job, and then you give them the longevity. Just like we have Liverpool as an example as well, because Jurgen Klopp has the track record of like winning, even though they are in a they are in bad form right now. The club trusts him to get over it, and basically, I feel that's where it comes. If like you can trust the track record of the person, then like longevity is the best thing you can give to such a coach.
I want to touch a little. For me, I think for the national side, they don't really watch into the track record. Most of the time, the job is given to the legends or the previous retired players who have done well with the national team. You look at Didier Deschamps, he doesn't have any solid track record in terms of coaching. You look at the Portuguese coach right now, Santos, he doesn't have any solid track record in terms of coaching. And the names are very, very tall. They just look at someone who can get a good dressing room so that the guys just get going, a good environment. The guys just get going and can also fix a decent tactics for them to win. For me,
Yeah, so
I hear what you're all saying, and I know that if we stay on this point, we would not progress forward. But I would like to zip us forward to the next team in